All right, welcome back. You're watching Liquid Lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tabacco, and kicking off this second hour, I have to say thank you to you, all my friends out there. You're watching the show all the time, tuning in. I've been asking people to do us a solid, to, you know, if you go to YouTube or if you check it out later on, leave a little comment. If you're watching this and it's not live, you're watching it tonight and the show's over, leave a comment anyway. I go back and look at them. I try to answer them. Throw in a little engagement, a little thumbs up or a heart or something. It really means a lot. And the shares, when you share, if you see some content you'll like and share it, it really helps us out because it busts the algorithms. The more engagements, the more shares. And I'm saying thank you. I'm taking a moment here to talk to you and our audience, all of you out there in our Facebook and our social media and our YouTube audience. It's working. Take a listen to this. Yesterday, on just Facebook, okay, we had 73 shares. 73 people shared the stream or shared some part of the stream. That helps us a lot. You know what that did, 73 shares? It allowed our content to reach 11,734 people. So 11,700 people heard or seen a little snippet, okay, it came up on their timeline and they knew about it for a minute. Maybe they tuned in today. Maybe they'll tune in later, okay? And out of the 11,734 people, 3,939 people actually stopped and watched the show. 4,000 people, and that was like, boom, right after the show was over. We were at almost 4,000. So in that 2 hours yesterday, we really did a great thing. And I want to say thank you to all of you out there. I really appreciate it. Hit a few thumbs upsies or something like that if you don't mind. Great audience, great friends out there in the audience. Talked to my buddy Jonathan Bell this morning. I'm trying to have him on early next week. He's one of the best employment attorneys around. And me and JB are trying to come up with a way where we could bring an action on behalf of all the store owners and business owners in New York City and take the advice of my friend John Banzaf, law professor at George Washington University. He told me that all these looters who were arrested, if we go back and find out the names of the people who were arrested, then we can tie them to an area where they were arrested and the stores that got looted around there. And all of these stores can bring a class action against Mayor Bill de Blasio and all the Jane and John Does who were arrested during the time stores are getting destroyed. And when it comes down to looting, you would think these real ideologues, these Black Lives Matter people who want their message to be heard and they want the social justice that they're supposedly fighting for to take hold and take root and get some changes going. And we showed this clip a little earlier, but it's, to me, shocking to see an organization that's supported by the NBA, the MLB, and the NFL, okay, heavily supported. They painted Black Lives Matter on the basketball courts at the games, okay? On the baseball games, they're all kneeling before the games with Black Lives Matter shirts on. The NFL is going to play the Black Lives Matter anthem. And I wonder if they realize that this organization is now actually in your face telling these kids who are out there supposedly peaceful protesting, they're telling them to loot. They're telling them to do it. Did they tell them to do it? Yeah. They told them to do it. She says, if you need to eat, go loot a Gucci bag. I don't know. It sounds dry to me, a Gucci bag. Maybe like a little A1 steak sauce or something on there. I don't know. What do you put on there? Worcestershire? We got a lot of our friends in the audience who are cooking up a storm and posting all these pictures. Mary Ann Cimino, Amal, Jennifer Bohr, Susan, Rita, everybody's putting these dishes on there. Can somebody tell me how to prepare a Gucci bag for eating? Because that's what Black Lives Matter is telling these young kids to do right now. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back right after this with Tom Zimich. He's a candidate for Congress in New York's 6th Congressional District. We'll take a quick break. Come on back at you right after this.